Hey everybody, we're on the front porch at the farm and we are thinking about Disney. We are so excited, I think, as you can tell, right?
Yeah, I have my Stitch ears.
Stitch ears.
She has my ears.
Yep, these are 2020 ears. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
So we had a trip planned in March of 2020. I don't know if you knew this or not, but there was this big thing that happened in March of 2020.
And through a lot of...
And the rest of this year so far, and it kind of canceled our trip. So that first trip, we had so much planned. It was like the perfect trip. We are not a family that gets to go to Disney all that much. We've been a few times. She's been twice, and she's 11. Our son has been, he went one when he was 4. The last 2 times when she went, and then one time for a school trip. So he's been 4 times. My husband and I have probably been 6 times in our whole life. So it's not like we get to go every year. It's not like we get to go every other year usually.
Yeah.
But
1 year we did get to go 2 times.
We did get to go 2 times in 2018.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun. We had planned a trip. This was her very first trip on a plane.
It was so fun.
So fun. So we'll probably have some videos that we can put together for that one later to show what we did on that first trip with Kerrigan.
Yeah. I also did not have my glasses then, so when we look back at the photos, it's kind of weird seeing it.
But that first trip was in March of 2018, and then later that same year, my work sent me on a conference to Orlando, and we stayed at Beach and Yacht Club, which, how amazing was that? Beach and Yacht Club is one of the more pricey resorts that we don't get to stay at very often.
Yeah.
But we fell in love with Stormalong Bay.
I slept in the closet there.
She did sleep in the closet. She was a little smaller then, and she was like, it was an adventure.
Yeah.
And that was just something fun that she wanted to do.
Yeah.
But we loved Stormalong Bay.
Yeah.
So, when we bought our current house, we still had our other house. And that was a real challenge, trying to have 2 mortgages. I don't advise that, by the way. So, when we sold that house, we said we are going to Disney. That is like the reward for getting that done. And we had planned to go to Disney. So, over a year ago, we started planning that 2020 trip. And this is my notebook that I use. Got this from Shutterfly. It has tons of notes from our Disney trips, all of the Disney trips that we've done. So this has our 2 trips we did in 2018. It has the first trip of 2020 that didn't happen, and then now our current trip that we're getting ready to go on. So it's got all of my notes and all of the reservations, all the fast pass reservations, restaurant reservations, everything.
Except there are no fast passes when we're going and no dining reservations.
Right.
So we just had to plan out where we were going.
So what we want to do in this video is talk about what we were going to do in our first trip in March of 2020 that we're not going to get to do when we go in September of 2020. So we had planned to stay at the Beach and Yacht Club, the beach club part, and go to Stormalong Bay, because that is the coolest pool I've ever been to. It's like its own water park, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we went there, we decided, okay, we got to do this pool again. And since this was a big reward trip for us, we thought, okay, we are going to splurge a little bit and do this pool. Well, Beach and Yacht Club is closed. They decided to open up Yacht Club now, but we weren't sure if we were going to get to use the pool because the NBA was still going to be there.
Yeah.
So we made the hard decision to cancel Yacht Club, and Disney offered us, what'd they offer us? Riviera.
Which is the newest resort.
Yes. And we are super excited to see that. It's going to be beautiful. So we were going to do Beach and Yacht Club, Beach Club, Stormalong Bay. Now we're doing Riviera, no Stormalong Bay. But they do have they have a pool and they have a slide. So we're excited about that. They have all kinds of lawn games out front that are going to be cool to do.
Yeah.
Then we were going to have fast passes. Obviously, we don't have those now, and I was really, really super stressed about that.
Yeah, but the good thing is the capacity is much lower. I think it's 30% right now.
Yeah, they're kind of secretive about it. They don't really tell what it is,
Yeah.
but that's what people are guessing. It's like about 30%.
Yeah, so all the rides are short except for Splash Mountain.
Yeah, it's pretty high right now. We've seen Avatar with a wait of 10 minutes. Avatar is my favorite ride ever in any park I've ever been to in my whole entire life. And so I think that's what threw me about the fast passes is I was like, we don't get to come here that often. We have to save and save and save to get to Disney World. And for us to go to Disney World, spend our time there, and not be guaranteed to ride our favorite ride,
Yeah.
that was scary. Just because I really, like, if we pay that much money, we want to ride what we want to ride, right?
Yeah.
But what we've heard is the capacity is so low that you can ride everything, which is going to be cool.
And we have 2 days in each park.
That's another thing. So in our first trip, we did not, I think we had park hoppers, first of all. So we had planned to go to 2 parks. We had planned to go to each park twice using park hoppers. So we kind of had 2 park days, but not really, because it was more of a half a day. So then, now we don't have park hoppers. So we had to get our park reservations, and we did that. We got park reservations, and then we decided, okay, we have no guarantees for sure that we're going to get to ride the rides that we want to ride. So let's do 2 parks, 2 days per park, so that we can just kind of take our time, see how the rides are, and if we don't get the ride that we want on one day, we still got another day to catch it. So that was kind of our plan there. So for the restaurants that we were going to do at our first trip, what is your favorite restaurant that we're not going to get to do now? Ohana. It's our favorite. We love it so much. So Ohana's not open back up yet, and we don't know why. Nobody really knows why.
Yeah.
Zach's favorite is
Cape May, which
Cape
is a
May.
beach club.
Yeah,
Beach and Yacht Club. Which it is available to all the hotels, but it would just be an added bonus to have it in our resort.
right. But they haven't opened that back up yet either. They haven't opened
Yeah.
Cape May up. So then we were also going to do Crystal Palace.
Yes.
That was when we are big Pooh Bear fans in our house.
Yeah.
And we really, really wanted to do that because that is a character dining. But they're not having, that restaurant's not open, plus there's no character dining there. Okay, we switched places.
Yeah.
Okay, so another restaurant that we were going to do, let's take a look at all of our stuff. Another restaurant that we were going to do that we didn't get to do was Rose and Crown. We've never been there before, and we had it all set up to where we would get there at fireworks time and get to watch. So no Rose and Crown, it's not open yet, and no fireworks.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if it's open or not, but no fireworks. So
Regardless.
we changed it.
Yeah.
So the things that stayed the same.
Or,
Coral Reef. We were going to do that too. We have a restaurant kind of like that here. And so we decided, well, let's not do that one this time. We'll do that one a different time. So, go ahead.
We are going to get to do Beaches and Cream.
Yes.
Sanaa.
Mm-hmm.
Sci-Fi.
Mm-hmm. Those were all from our first trip.
Yeah. And what else? Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest. So this is one of my favorite restaurants. It doesn't get great reviews at breakfast. I don't know why. I loved the breakfast because it had croissant, fruit, cheese. It had brie cheese, which is my favorite cheese. I loved that restaurant for breakfast, but it doesn't get great reviews for some reason. They say it's overpriced. Okay, so here's the other thing we lost, the dining plan. So we're having to pay for every meal individually, and we've tried to keep track if the dining plan works for us, like if it costs more to do this or not. And we think it probably comes about even based on what we eat, but what we love about the dining plan is that you don't have to worry about money while you're there. You just scan your magic band and you get everything that you need. And we do not skimp on the snacks. We use our snack credits. So that's going to be a little interesting this time that we have to pay for all our snacks.
But speaking of snacks, we're going to have a whole day, or a whole meal, 2 whole meals where we eat around the world.
Yes, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So that's lunch one day. That's our plan, is to just eat snacks around the world at Epcot. And then our dinner on another day is snacks around the world. So that's going to be fun. But anyway, so with Be Our Guest, we decided to do dinner this time. No. Yeah, dinner. We're doing dinner at Be Our Guest.
Which the Beast is going to be walking around, and we will get to see the Beast, which we wanted to do last time, but we did not get to. And we are also going, obviously, we're going to have the gray stuff.
Yes, I love the gray stuff. It's so good. Which we just found out that Gaston's Tavern will be open when we go too. And we've never eaten there before. So that's going to be cool. And they have gray stuff there. So if we want to do that for one of our snacks, we could. So we also had some really cool tours planned. We were going to do the Caring for Giants at Animal Kingdom, and that's closed now. And we were going to do Behind the Seeds tour at Epcot, Living with the Land.
Yeah.
We love Living with the Land. It's just a great nostalgic attraction, and there's a ton of hidden Mickeys. We love hidden Mickeys. We're looking forward to doing that again this time.
We have an app.
Yes, we have an app.
Find all the hidden Mickeys.
So we'll tell you more about that too. Our Disney planner, we will link her name down below. She's incredible. Susan Ferris from Main Street Travel, but she gives us these great kind of almost diaries of what our itinerary is going to be. So it was just so cool. We've got this whole itinerary with all of these wonderful things in it that we didn't get to do. So we were supposed to go on March 14th, and March 12th is when everything shut down. So we were pretty devastated. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, there was a global pandemic where we have our health. We didn't lose our jobs. The fact that we had even thought about going to Disney is a huge blessing. So we're staying positive, and we know that we will get to go. And if we didn't get to go that time, it's not the end of the world. There's so many big things that are happening out there. But
we did get to go to the beach.
We did.
Substitute there.
That was our substitute plan B.
And we were very surprised to have a 2-day notice to get to book a room and stay there for the whole time we were going to be at Disney.
Yeah. So it was a good consolation prize. So we were disappointed, but we took that and just funneled it into something else and said, you know, let's just still have fun. Be together as a family. Go to our other happy place, which is the beach. And we really got to, we had a really good trip there. So we'll probably I've got some videos from that trip, and we'll edit them all together and probably link those in our travel section on our blog. So another thing that we really like to do with our trips is to make a countdown calendar. So it's the saddest thing in the world when you can see, I'll show you a picture of our little countdown calendar that we had when there was 1 day left on our calendar before. It was really sad. But
this is our current one.
Yes, it's amazing. So my husband found the Disney font and all the Disney pictures. He even picked the colors from certain Disney characters.
Yeah.
And then made it all on there. So we would have 100. It started, so on April 26th is when we started it. The parks weren't even open back up yet at that point. We were just hoping and praying.
Yeah, and it was 146 days when we got this.
Yeah.
And we just have a Sharpie and Disney magnets.
On the fridge?
On the fridge. We just have it put up, and it's one of the only things we have on the fridge.
Yep.
And for special holidays, this was the day that the SpaceX launched.
Mm-hmm. So she made a rocket.
Yeah.
That was May the 4th.
Yeah, that was May the 4th.
So that's a Yoda. That was Cinco de Mayo.
And I drew a maraca. And then this is 4th of July, which is a firework. And I think that's all the holidays that we've had so far.
So we'll have to do something for Labor Day, because we'll be marking that off on Monday. So
yeah.
Anyway, we just have a really fun time planning Disney trips. So that has been fun that we've gotten to plan 2 trips this year. We only got to take 1, but we've gotten to plan 2, and it's fun. And this time we're going to really, really enjoy the low crowds and the new restaurants we've never been to. We didn't get to do the ones we had planned, but we've still got a bunch of new restaurants this time we've never been to, so that's going to be fun. We still have to ride Rise of the Resistance, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So those 3 rides we've never gotten to ride. So those are all brand new for us. But then we're really looking forward to our favorites, which are Splash Mountain for my husband. Everest. We love Everest. We're going to see how many times we can ride it in a row.
Yeah, can I tell them our secret?
Well, our secret? What's our secret?
We go in single rider.
Yes.
Every time. And we
But
got
that's
to ride
not open right now.
Yeah, but we got to do it a lot of times without a fast pass, super quick. And you would have to be comfortable with your whole entire family being split up.
Mm-hmm.
We would just meet by the exit after we rode it. We were usually on 2 separate coasters. There was usually 2 people on one coaster.
One time we got to ride the same one.
And we just met up at the exit, and then we just rode single rider again until
I think
we could no
we
more.
would do it like 3 or 4 or 5 times in a row. It was really cool. So we're going to see this time how long or how many times we can ride it in a row with no single rider and what the wait times are. So we'll see. I would like to ride it 3 or 4 times in a row again. But Avatar's my favorite ride. What's
What
Zach's
else?
favorite ride? He likes the safari.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the safari.
Mm-hmm.
We also really like Living with the Land.
Yeah.
I don't like Soarin' that much, but it's okay.
But I like it. It was the quintessential ride from when I was a kid.
Epcot
Anyway.
did open on her birthday,
That's true.
October 1st.
October 1st. Lots of things at Disney have happened on October 1st. So that's a good.
I would think it would be cool to go to Disney on October 1st.
We're going to be close.
Because then it would be a whatever year anniversary of Epcot, I think also Animal Kingdom.
I'm not sure. We'll have to look up.
Yeah.
Disney World open on October 1st.
Yeah. So just like going on October 1st would be super cool.
Yeah. So we'll have to show you all. We'll do some packing videos and kind of show you what all we've got, what kind of ears we've got, and what kind of t-shirts. I'm a little obsessed with t-shirts.
Yeah, she's wearing one right now.
I am wearing one right now. So I'll show you all the t-shirts that we got to go. We got everybody a shirt for every day, like a Disney shirt for every day. And we've themed it to whatever park we're going to that day.
These are my favorite ears. I love Stitch, if you did not know. And they're super soft. I might someday have a YouTube channel, and I like to diamond paint. And this is one of the, like, not this exact thing, but I have a Stitch themed diamond painting.
So we'll show you some of our diamond painting as well,
Yes,
because
we'll
that's
also
been really
explain
fun.
it
Yeah,
in
we'll
the
have to
video.
explain it.
Because it's not a very common thing.
Well, so we're getting ready to go to Disney World. So what is the thing you're most looking forward to?
Swimming.
Swimming.
I love swimming.
I think I'm looking forward to the rides and the low wait times, and I'm really looking forward to snacking around Epcot. I think that's going to be cool.
Let's name our least favorite thing about Disney.
Leaving. True.
And not getting to swim one day.
Yeah.
Those are my two least favorite things about Disney.
And it's going to be hotter this time. So that's kind of another change that happened from our March trip. March is not nearly as hot as September is. So we're going to be hot, but we've got our cooling towels. We've got all kinds of stuff going.
Yes. And plus, a good thing is when we come back, it will be nice and fall for us.
Yeah.
Because it's going to become fall the 21st, which is 5 days before we come back.
Okay. So that'll be cool to be fall when we get back. Let's see. I'm not really looking forward to wearing a mask the whole time. That's going to be hard.
But I'm getting some practice in. You're getting some practice in.
Yeah, because we have to wear them
as much as I am. because you can take yours off when you are in your office.
When I'm in my office by myself, I don't have to have my mask, but any other time at work, I have to wear my mask, so I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, and I am super lucky about getting to go to school during COVID. But I did it in 5th grade with virtual stuff, and now that I'm in 6th grade, I don't want to do virtual. I did not like virtual, but I'm getting practice in because I'm having to wear mine 8 hours straight.
Yes. So I think we're just mostly looking forward to getting out of here and getting to Disney and getting to our happy place that we love so much that we don't get to go to very, very often, and that our first trip got postponed.
Yeah,
so we're
I
just
don't know if you can tell, but
we're so close.
there are only 2 more weeks.
We're so close.
I get to mark off that day.
Yeah.
And that's today, right there. And
She and her brother are alternating every day. So, well, I guess that's it for this video. We'll be so excited to show you all the things that we're going to get to do from this trip. And we'll have those videos for you soon. So,
bye.
Bye.